Hi guys, this is Bhaskar Berry. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So as part of this video, we are going to check how to print a halo diamond pattern with star symbol. Let me explain the program here. Um, Initially, what I'm taking the input size from the user. So this is the input entering the size of the diamond. So once the user enters that value, we are converting the value to the integer and storing it into the variable called n here. And this is a print statement, and this is for printing the first half of the diamond, and this is for the bottom half. So let me explain with the execution flow how it prints. Before that, let me run it. So suppose if I give the size of the diamond as 3, it prints me like this. Suppose let me give it as uh, 5. So you can see that the pattern is correctly printed here. So let me explain this with an execution flow so that it will be easily understood for you guys. So for the execution flow, I'm just taking NS3. So when you see this NS3, so this is the pattern we have printed like. We have 5 rows and 5 columns. So this is the pattern we get it. So let's start with the first for loop here. So by the way, this is the first half of the pattern. So the first 3 rows will be printed from the this selected piece of code. Uh, So if you want to understand what is this range functions and these logics, probably you can check my previous videos. So I have already explained them, so I'm not going to repeat it again here. So let's continue with this line number 6. So this is the first for loop. This for loop is for the these first 3 rows. To print the first 3 rows, we are using this first for loop at the outer level. So this is for I in range of 1 comma n plus 1. So here n we have selected as 3. So n plus 1 is 4. From range 1 of 4, 1 to 4. So the value should be like 1 to 1 comma 2 comma 3. It won't take the maximum value in the range function. Okay. So here when we run the program, the first will be the I will take the range of like 1 to 3. So that's what I've colored here. Once the for the first loop when I is equal to 1, so the inner two loops might run here. So the second for loop for j in range of I n minus I plus 1. So assuming that in the at the first flow I will be 1. So when I is equal to 1, n is 3 here, 3 minus 1, 2, 2 minus 1, sorry, 2 plus 1, it will be again 3. So from 1 to 3, range of 1 to 3, j would be like it. This one will run the loop twice, okay, 1 and 2. So what it does is once it once this loop runs twice, it prints the two empty spaces here. So if you see here, this is the spaces that empty space. It will be printed from this for loop. So this is the outer execution flow. This is the inner execution flow. So what happens is for this one, this all the code will be running, right? The inner two for loops will be running. So the first for loop is for printing these two spaces here. After that, the second for loop for j is equal in range of 1 comma 2 into I. So here I is equal to 1. So 1 to 2. So the value should be from range of 1 to 2. The j value would would run only once here. So since j is equal to 1, and we have given one more condition, inner condition here, saying that if j is equal to 1 or j is equal to 2 into I minus 1, then print the symbol. So here, since j is equal to 1, it is satisfying in the first loop itself, so it will be printing this one. Okay, this is the S there. So now if you go to the second, and here we are, one more thing, if you notice here, we have given as end as empty, so that it doesn't print to the new line, it appends to the same line. So that's the reason, two spaces, and after that it is appending the star symbol here. Um, in case if it doesn't matches that, probably it would print the empty space. So let's see the second loop here. So this is done. So I'll be coming to this one now. So here, when I is equal to 2, this loop runs for the second time. For I is 1 is done. When it is 2, then again here, when I is equal to 2, j will be 1 because 3 minus 2 is 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 1 is 2. From the range of 1 to 2, it will be 1. Range of 1 comma 2. We'll take, we'll give you the output as only 1. Okay. So it will run only one time. So only one space is left here. And the next for loop will be running. Here from next, when I is equal to 2, this will be from 1 to 4, range of 1 to 4. So you will get the values as um, the j values will get 1 to 3. So it runs 3 times this in an entire loop will run 3 times from starting from j is equal to 1, 2, 3. So if you notice here, if j is equal to 1, print the star. Yeah, since it's after space, this is first, it satisfies here. And in the when j is equal to 2, so here I is equal to 2. 2 into 2, 4. Minus 1, 3. So this star symbol will be printed only in 1 or 3. 1 or 3. Okay. But if it is true, if this condition is not satisfied, it goes to the else part and prints the space here. So that's the space here. And at the end, the j value is 3 and it satisfies this condition. So it prints the star symbol here. So this loop repeats for the for the third loop as well. So once we print, the new line will come. And again, this I is printed for 3. So that's the last value. So when when I is equal to 3, here 3 minus 3 it will be 0 and it will be 1 here. Range of 1 to 1 it will be empty, nothing will be there. So it doesn't print anything here. So that's the reason you don't have any space here because this condition is doesn't satisfy. Next is for j in range of 1 comma 2 into I. Here I is equal to 3. So 2 3 is 6. From range of 1 to 6 it will be 1 2 3 4 5. This inner loop runs 5 times. If the condition is matching, it prints the stars, otherwise it will go here. So here 1. So for first time it will print star. So since I is equal to 3, 2 3 is 6, minus 1 5. So it will print only for the star symbol will be printed for 1 or 5. So other places it will be print the empty space. Space will be printed here. So that's what happening these three spaces for 2 3 4. Okay. So this is for the first three rows, whatever we have done. The logic is pretty much same for the below pyramid as well, but second half of the pyramid. The only difference is instead of increasing the range value from 1 to 3, we are decreasing the values from again here. If you notice, this is the only line difference here. From the range of n minus 1, 0, minus 1. This minus 1 is from the reverse order. So when n is equal to 3, 3 minus 1, 2. So it's range of 2 comma 0 minus 1. So it gives you 2 and 1. So that's these values. Okay. But inside the pretty much the logic is the same for these two. Second half of the pyramid. Okay. So this is how you get it. I hope you understand the program there. So if you have any questions, please do comment it. So let's increase the size to 9. So you can see this pattern here. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel.